it's tremendous. I think we only have 44,000 alumni nationally in this university. I think you must know 40,000 of them at least. But you're a great man, and know that I respect you and will always do what I can to support anything that you want to do in your endeavors as you move into the next phase of your life. So take care, Doc. You got my phone number, and good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Well, if any of us know Doc, we know that he has quite a few loves in his life. The first and the foremost he always talked about was his lovely wife. He always talked about his kids. But Kevin Granger and I know a story about Doc Harvey. We were somewhere in the woods of Jackson, Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi, and had a kid almost fall out, pass out, Coach Barton. And we called the ambulance, we called Doc, couldn't find Doc. And where in the world was Doc? Right? Rushed the kid to the hospital, came back about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, went to Granger, where's Doc? So we standing in the lobby getting ready to call the police, and here comes Doc. And Doc, where you going? Doc had one of them casino bags in his hand.
Gilliam, and I've been a friend of John, Doc, Booby, Harvey for 52 years. Going back to high school, it seemed like Doc always wanted to be a trainer. He started in junior high school, he continued through high school, he continued through college, he continued through several colleges. I came out of retirement to celebrate your retirement. Enjoy it.
One graduate of Texas Southern University and a part of the Shield family. I had to think about when I graduated because I got here in 1993, so it took me forever to get out. But it took me 2 4 years, I tell people. And once I met Doc, Doc was a person who gave me the focus and gave me a profession and gave me a gift that I now use and I now carry with me at in the sports medicine department for Chandlerview ISD. I'm the head athletic trainer now for Chandlerview ISD. And everything that I have as far as athletic training is due to him. And there's so many stories to tell, there's so many words that can be said, and so many things are going to be forgotten because there's so much wisdom in that brother sitting over there. And I would just sit in his office and just soak it up like a sponge, you know, just sit there and just talk. And he had knowledge about any and everything that you can imagine. And I just want to say, Doc, you've been a friend, you've been a mentor, you've been I had a dad at home, so my dad did that part, but if I didn't have a dad, you'd have been my dad too. And I appreciate you, Doc. I love you. And the funny thing,
I met Dr. Harvey. I met Doc Harvey before I ever saw Doc Harvey because I came here in 1983 and I met Doc Harvey on the radio. He had a morning show, Dr. Feelgood. And he used to wake you up every morning. So that's how I met Doc. And over the years, Doc and I worked with the men's basketball team, and I do appreciate the conversation that Doc and I shared over the years. He was a great person, a wonderful individual, a good teacher, a good father, and most importantly, he was an individual that really cared and loved Texas Southern. So Doc, in your retirement, your wife already told me that she's prepared a honey-do list for you. So you will have another job, so honey, do this.
The gift that we come bearing, and unfortunately, I'm not Santa Claus, so I only have one in hand. You're going to have to wait on the other two. The first gift, Doc, you will get tomorrow. We're going to do a special presentation for you at the game, so we wanted to hold it. For those of you that don't know, Doc will be doing the coin toss for the game. So we wanted all 20,000 to see, you know, the gift that we gave you, and wanted you to share that with everyone. The second thing that we wanted to announce, and it's a long time coming, but the training room will be renamed to the John Doc Harvey Training Room. And the third gift is a proclamation from myself and Dr. John Rutley. I will read it. I'll try to read it fast. I know these things can get long. Whereas John Doc Harvey has been a consistent presence within the Texas Southern University athletics program for the past 41 years, serving as head athletic trainer for the Tiger and Lady Tiger sports teams. Whereas John Doc Harvey is represented as one of the true pioneers in the field of athletic sports medicine. And whereas John Doc Harvey is a tireless professional and individual that has made numerous sacrifices for the good and well-being of student athletes at Texas Southern University. And whereas John Doc Harvey's legacy at TSU can be felt each time someone attends a sporting event through his staff efforts in ensuring a countless number of student athletes overcome injuries and physical setbacks during their respective playing careers. Whereas Texas Southern Athletics has announced plans to name the training room located in the H&PE in honor of Doc Harvey and his efforts over the past 40-plus years. And whereas John Doc Harvey has earned the following accolades: the 1996 Sports Media Athletic Trainer of the Year, 2003 Most Distinguished Athletic Trainer of the Year, 2003 induction into the Southwestern Athletic Trainers Association Hall of Fame, 2010 Prairie View Interscholastic League Award recipient, 2000 National Athletic Trainers Association Bill Chisholm Ethnic Diversity Advisory Committee Award, and the 2014 SWAC Alumni Association's Charles Prophet Award recipient. And whereas John Doc Harvey is a National Athletic Trainers Association certified trainer and a past member of the Texas Advisory Board of Athletic Trainers, the National Athletic Trainers Association Board Certification Committee, and the Southwest Athletic Trainers Association Chairman of the Ethnic Minority Advisory Committee. Be it therefore resolved that Texas Southern University presents this proclamation to John Doc Harvey and his wife with great appreciation for their genuine support of Texas Southern University on this Friday, September 4th, 2015.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed, and I'd like for y'all to bear with me. This whole thing about retirement is something that I can't put my hands around it yet. But sitting over there, I was thinking, I have to say something, and the thing that's bothering me is, how did I get to this point? How do I get to this day and time that I call myself retired? And the next question was, did I accomplish my mission, what I came here to do? Those are two questions that's in my mind. And first of all, I don't know why God chose and loved me enough to take a boy from 3rd Ward, Wiley College, that don't really know what he's gonna do with his life, struggling, and give him an assignment to serve. And that's what he did. And I was very fortunate to hear it. And I want you to know I've never had another job. This is the only job I've ever had. Every time I tried to pull away, put up with me for a minute, because this is big. Every time I pull away from this, he pulled me back. He tried to make me a musician. I just played. He pulled me back. And he made me understand, excuse me, he made me understand how important it was to pass the legacy on. What athletic training is really, we do conventional athletic injuries, but really what we do, we relieve pain and suffering in very practical ways. And that's a very important skill, and we don't want to lose that. And that's what we try to teach. And we were able to do this in sports. People don't even know we exist. I tell my student trainers all the time that the best trainers are the ones that you don't even see, because we get it done. The Lord blessed me with this work, and I want to thank you, Dr. Rudley, for allowing me to do it here. I appreciate that, because I know he chose me. because he put people in line all these years, 49 straight years for me to work in this profession. And also he made me understand how important it was to get the students involved. And that's my blessing. The other thing was, did I accomplish what I came here to do? No. It's a lot to be done. When we started, we had no minorities or people of my color in athletic training. We got it done. But we still haven't got it to the point where we can get kids involved in the programs and they can work at all levels. And that's one of the things that we've been trying to do. And it's coming, but it's gonna take time. Prairie View and Texas Southern are the only programs in the SWAC now. The other teams, they don't have a good training program. We have one. And I want y'all to understand that it hadn't been a crystal staff. It hadn't been a crystal staff. And I want you to know that the only thing that's important to me is the students. How many people in here under the shield? Let me see the hands. Yeah. Now what that means is that we got a sauce that we use under the shield. And that sauce is to be kind, gentle, patient, humble, careful. That's been my assignment. Have I accomplished it? No. I need Dr. Rudley to help me keep it going. This is a very emotional time for me, so bear with me. My wife and I, we talked about this a lot last night. And she told me, don't cry. And I'm trying not to. But I want you to know that without my wife's support, I couldn't be here today, because she took care of my family, she taught school, and picked my kids up, did all the things while I spent my time up here. The funniest thing happened to me, I went over to retire, and the lady asked me, you mean you haven't taken any vacation time? You haven't used any sick leave in 41 years? I told her that the way this job is, I had to be here 24/7. And it was something that I love to do, and I want you to know that I really appreciate every moment that I spend here. I learned 3 things. One of them is that anything you learn to do or want to do, if you mess with it long enough, it'll give up the secret. Just play with it long enough, it'll give up the secret. And it's not so important about where you are or what you're doing, but it's who you are. And if you got character and you learn how to deal with people and you serve, you'll be fine. That was, and I had another guy to teach me, say, John, nothing lasts forever. There's gonna come a time when all of this is over. So get the gusto every day. And that's what I plan to do from now on. Get the gusto. Thank you for being with me, and thank you, Texas Southern University.